Today on PSL, conservation, education, and entertainment. We are taking a walk on the wild side with Gary Metivier and his new Nature series. Look at that guy out there in the wild. Meet some of the folks behind the scenes who work to preserve nature all around our area, also helping Gary with that series, and the efforts in our waterways as well. An aquatic biologist who's also part of this new series called That's Wild. And we're happy to bring all of this to you today on the show with a special guest here on Paula Says Live. He is wearing camouflage right in with the couch. Welcome to the show today, a kind of special edition about nature and wild animals and catching up with a friend that you'll all recognize. Gary Metivier is starting a new nature series on YouTube. Here's a preview of That's Wild.
Nature is awesome. From big to small, there's so much adventure, from the deep and dangerous wilderness to your own backyard. We take you on a journey inside a world like you have never seen.
Right there. Oh.
Ready to join us for a walk on the wild side? That's wild. Let's go.
And here he is. He grew a beard just for the warmth of the occasion.
Exactly.
Gary Metivier, back on the other side of the camera now.
It's been a while.
4 years almost.
4 years this spring. Wow.
4 years since Gary walked away from the newsroom and the anchor desk.
I grew a bigger beard. You'll see some of those photos later. This is the scaled down version because my wife says I'm looking a little too wild lately.
too wild. Now you've always loved nature because I know you were always an outdoor guy. You fished and you hunted and all that. Yeah.
I'm not a big hunter, but a big outdoorsman. And my sons and I, as you know, always went to Colorado every year with my wife as well. And we love exploring, and we just love nature. Love fishing, love exploring, and just being part of it. It's really relaxing. You know, you probably find the same way.
You know, it is. Even though, I mean, I love the animals of it and all that. Some of it seems that maybe a little dangerous. Did you find shooting this was? Do you run into any animal danger?
Yeah. Well, if you know me, I kind of like that too.
You
right?
do.
And I have a little bit of a competitive edge, so kind of. We're trying some things. And we're doing some cool stuff with new technology, right? With GoPros and all these other new gear that we have, trail cameras. We can explore and capture things that I've never seen before. And when I capture something, I can spend hours. It's Jay, as you'll meet Jay, quite a character. He spends hours too sitting in a ditch waiting for that one perfect shot. He could sit there for 8 hours waiting for one shot.
That's what you got to do with nature because, it's going to come to you. Just a little preview of what we're going to do here in this hour. This camera is part of it. That's a camera. Believe it or not, that belongs to Jay Wolf. I'm afraid to even touch it, but that's a heck of a lens right there. And that's your hosting hat.
That's my hosting
for
hat.
That's Wild. So this is a show. So those of us who remember Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom and other shows that are on, these nature channels.
Yeah, and you remember Tom Stroff at Niagara Zoo for so long.
Yes, our friend, yeah.
You know, I used to bring the boys when they were this little, my sons, Josh and Adam. They would come with me and we would explore the animals there and we helped them with fundraisers and various things. But I love the way that Tom taught about the environment and about nature and preserving our wildlife. So I kind of take a flair of that too. He's an interesting personality. We pull some great experts into this that are fun people that really do this for a pure joy and caring about their environment.
Local people, yeah.
Local people.
So you went out in some inclement weather too, which you got to do.
That one, which I was not dressed appropriately for. Following Jay, you never know what you're going to get into. But that day was sub-zero, and well, this one was a little bit warmer, but still cold. So yeah, you can't really tell when you see some of the video, but we had our share of near frostbite experiences.
Oh, I'll bet. So you did all kinds of things. You've gone out on the water, and then you're going to continue this. How many do you have in the can ready to show?
Well, we have 5. By the way, ready for you right now. How much power is this? Right now on your show, you have the power to say launch, and we're going to launch our first 5. of the series, the first season,
on
number 1.
On your YouTube channel.
Right now with
Yes.
you.
Oh, okay.
And then we have about another 10 or 15 at various stages that we are working on.
So how did you want to approach this, Gary? And why did you think it was needed that people would really want to watch it and take part?
I go back to, you might remember one of my first children's books, A Hog Ate My Homework.
Hog ate my homework.
Teaching about the importance of growing food to feed the world. And I thought our kids needed to see and hear that. And for this, we want to use this as educational opportunities for children and adults as well about preservation, conservation, and entertainment. So if we do it in a fun way, we think we're going to reach a lot. Who doesn't love baby animals, and who doesn't love
It's so true.
seeing a bald eagle up close and personal? But the reality of some of those are in danger, and there are some things we can do to help prevent that and take care of them a little bit better, be stewards for our environment. And so we want to, that's our primary goal, that's all of our primary goal, is to educate and help.
Well, I bet our viewers are wondering also, Gary, is this a job for you? Is this a job pays money, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to get specific about that, but is this something that's a career?
No, as you know, when I left TV, I had a laundry list of things that I wanted to do.
Well, we're going to be hearing about other things.
And so this is one of them. This is a passion project. I'm all about passion projects in life. You know, you get to a point in life sometime where you say, dude, I'm just going after what I think is right, what feels good to me. And if I lose money, my wife, Pam, is very caring, very nice with me to do my crazy stuff.
Your kids are raised.
And the kids are raised. Josh is now a doctorate in physical therapy, living in Colorado, and Adam's signed up for medical school right now.
Oh, I remember when those guys were born.
I know. So they're there, and so Dad here is going off and doing his own adventure.
Growing the beard as we speak. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here this whole hour, and I think you're going to be fascinated by the people we meet. And Gary's also going to talk later in the show about a show he was part of that is one of the hottest shows on right now.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say about it for now. But if you go to youtube.com, and that's Gary's channel, YouTube channel, we're going to launch this That's Wild series. But don't watch it till 4.
A cool quick note, if you will. Yeah, don't watch till 4. A cool quick note, if you will. So we have hundreds of stories because I'm a storyteller, right? So I'm always sharing stories. And like my good friends, Bob and Donna Peterson and the Peterson family have helped support this. And we got a couple of people that get behind us and sort of support it because they want to share inspiring stories of people doing cool stuff.
So they're supporting you in that way.
Exactly. So we appreciate them as well. And we appreciate our new partners with this particular project too, because it's helping us educate and have fun.
It's time to meet the man who uses this right here. So when we come back,
are we ready for that?
The nature photographer, the man who can lift and actually utilize that, who brings wildlife up close to all of us. And his name fits his passion and his talent too. His name is Jay Wolf. There he is out there in sub-zero temps. And we're going to have him here in the Warm Studio next on PSL.